Hi, I'm going to go through the evolutionary process of the dry robe. This is as I see it. It's not fact, it's my interpretation of how it's developed over the years. I'm going to take you through my own experiences, starting from the beginning. Right, budgie smugglers. Oh no, these aren't allowed anymore. A lot of people hate them. They are brilliant under a wetsuit, brilliant under rugby shorts, but I'm a 55-year-old overweight man who isn't gay, so I shouldn't be wearing these. Hang on a second. Right, better. Board shorts are on, so we can start again. So, changing robes, dry robes. Where did it all start? Well, it started with this. The humble towel. We used to cope with just having a towel, and we'd be on the beach, want to change out of our wet trunks, use a towel. We dry ourselves with a towel. Once the towel's been used, chuck it in our bag, not a big problemo. But for some reason, things developed. People like to try to improve things. Sometimes that doesn't work. But the next stage was when I was about 10 years old, these things appeared. Okay, so this is a changing robe, okay? So it's just literally two towels sewn together with an elasticated neck. And brilliant, it does exactly what you want. You put it on and you've got a nice bit of modesty to get out your trunks without any risk of a bit of flappage. Someone's showing it when you're a young kid and your mum's holding the towel together for you. Always at risk of an older brother or sister coming up and pushing you over or whatever. This is a nice little safety mechanism, nice and dry, and then when you take it off, you've still got a massive beach towel to lie on in the sun. So this was a great idea, but these kind of disappeared. As I say, I'm 55, had them when I was about 10, but you never saw them after about 5 years or so. So they disappeared. There's a long period of really nothing being out there, just back to the towels, which is not a bad thing. It's probably they hung around and they went back to towels because they did the job in hand. But the next incarnation of the beach robe was this coming up. Okay, so this is a shaped beach towel. It's makes me look, I think, a bit like Barney Rubble, but it's got armholes, which makes it easier to be doing things, getting changed, picking things up. It's got pockets. Yeah, it's got pockets here. It's not here. I haven't used this for ages. My wife had to order this from America. I don't know, about 12 years ago. They were hard to get hold of. Nothing really like it. This is O'Neill branding on the side there. It was about 90 quid for her to order it from America. So again, does the job, allows you to dry yourself, and you can actually still lie in it effectively on the beach if you want a towel. A little bit less so than the big robe I just showed you. But then this happened. Some bright spark thought they would wear a dressing gown on the beach. Basically, this is a toweling dressing gown. But you think, hang on, what happens if I'm on the beach sunbathing and it suddenly starts to rain? I need this. A waterproof covering and camouflage as well. Technically, a sandy coloured camouflage would be more appropriate for on the beach. But waterproof, camouflage, toweling on the inside and a nice hood. Let's whack this up. Toweling hood. Waterproof hood, and now we're heading into the dry robe territory. The only difference being this coat, this raincoat, waterproof raincoat, costs 16 quid off Amazon, and you can get yourself a toweling dressing gown for 15 quid as well. So 30 quid for this, or you could go the full English and go for this. Right, this is the sausage, egg, bacon, beans, black pudding, mushroom, tomatoes. I don't actually like baked beans in my full English, but that is what this is. This is the dry robe. I personally think it's over-engineered. If you want to go in the sea, why are you so obsessed with keeping dry? It kind of just doesn't go together. Just wear a coat. If you want to get to the beach and it's raining, take your coat off, put your swimmers on, get in the sea, yada, 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 yada. This, for me, is a little bit like lining your underpants with toilet paper and then wiping your bottom with the toilet paper and then just keeping your pants on. Why join these functions together When you can towel yourself dry, put your wet towel to one side and put a nice dry coat on. So it's, to me, over engineering. It's 150 quid of kudos and labels. But then again, we live in a world where people have 1,000 quid phones and 2,000 quid laptops. So to a youngster, this is a lot of money. 150 quid, maybe it's a status symbol that's worth the money. To me, it's illogical for someone who spent his life in the sea. Yes, 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 I'm a 55-year-old fat man now, but I used to love surfing, I used to love diving, and my rugby. This is great on the rugby pitch for someone trying to keep warm, but you've got your kit underneath it, and it kind of makes more sense. But it doesn't make sense walking around Tesco's to spend 150 quid on this. It doesn't even make sense watching your kids play football if you're not going to strip off and join them on the pitch with your kit on, sort of thing. But people have their reasons, and there are trends and things, but it's not something that's for me. I would just use a towel and a coat. Anyway, that is the evolution of the dry robe. Thank you for watching. Any criticisms of what I've done, let me know. But as someone I know pointed out, why do people who walk around the streets wearing dry robes always have to carry a book? Something odd about that too. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you later.